We are Steve and Jill.
Together, we've been buying and reselling land since the 90s.
Our data-centric approach leaves our buyers asking, how can you sell it so cheap?
Here on the Land Academy Show,
We answer that and more. I'm Stephen Jack Butala.
and I'm Jill DeWit, and this is the Land Academy Show.
This is episode number 2183. Today, Jill and I are talking about what the next 5 years of land investing will look like. It looks good.
You know, every time I think of these, it's just my nature. I go to other things. What's the next 5 years of us going to look like?
I don't know.
What are we going to look like in 5 years? So,
I don't care about that.
Okay.
Both of us. I don't care what we look like.
oh, I
As
know.
long as we're healthy, I don't care.
You know, and I don't either. It's funny.
I learned what a chemical peel is recently.
Oh, thanks a lot.
I mean, it sounds like something out of the First World War.
It does.
So why you would sign up and pay for that, I don't know.
Exactly. You did that on purpose? It hurts and you liked it? Yeah. Just like
It takes
everything.
maybe just seconds before we start one of these episodes, and we
Off on a
just
tangent.
somewhere else.
Yep. All right.
Each day on the show, Jill and I answer a question from our Land Academy member Discord forum, take a deep dive into land-related topics by your request.
Okay. Flo wrote, how do I find a financial backer to buy land or houses without signing my life away or doing a lot of paperwork?
This is a very intelligent question.
And most people think that's the only way. Like you have to go get a formal loan.
If you've ever gotten a mortgage, and believe me, it's easier now than it was in the past. They look at you through a microscope, your financial life. They want to know all kinds of stuff. Then they look at the deal through a microscope. And then if you are worthy enough of them lending you money, then you sign about 2 inches worth of paperwork. Mm-hmm. So nobody wants that. And it's a vast majority of the time, if not everywhere, is a personal guarantee. So it's not, used to be that the house just stands on its own. If you stop paying the mortgage for whatever reason, you just walk away, throw them the keys, and they take the house and go on and make some money, because of the equity that you put down. Jill and I do not believe that that's how business should go. And that's honestly how it does not go that way for very wealthy people. Very wealthy people have access, way more wealthy than us, have access to loans that are massive commercial loans that are, there's no personal guarantees involved. The interest rates are amazing. So banking is very skewed toward if you're wealthy. Well, if you're wealthy, you don't need a loan. So the deal is, Flo, we created this group in Land Academy of lenders that do what we call equity lending. It's not debt lending. And so they become your partner, literally. They are the partner.
Like
yeah,
us.
Jill and I are. We partnership financially as many deals as we do personally.
I say start here.
So we will be your partner.
Yeah.
We will be your lender. So if you find a property that you buy for 40, sell for 100, let's say, we believe that too. You believe it. We like the deal. You like the deal. You've got a few deals under your belt, even if you don't.
Yeah.
In some cases,
the deal stands on its own.
So we'll pay for 100% of the deal.
Uh-huh.
And then depending on your level of experience, sometimes we'll take the deal over and to close it for you. On the buy and the sell side, if you have a little more experience, we're going to ask you to do that. Well, you brought the deal to us, so it's your deal, not ours. And
we'll just be quiet and be your bank.
There's no more paperwork in that except for one document that puts this arrangement out. We both sign it, and you get paid out of the sell side escrow. We take the risk with you.
Yep.
And as depending on your experience in the deal, split the profit margin with you. Mm-hmm. So there's no paperwork. We are your financial backer, and we do a lot of deals like that. That's why we created Land Academy.
Well, and now we do mean this too with ourselves, that we won't let a good deal go to waste. So even if you're not a member, you can submit it to us too.
Yeah.
Because it shouldn't go to waste.
Today's topic: what's the next 5 years in land investing? What is it going to look like? So, as I mentioned earlier in the week, we are in the AI age now. We are beyond the information age. And the level of technology that is being rolled out and implemented into all industries, I don't know if there's any exceptions, is hockey sticking. Geez, from the 70s, I learned about computers in middle school, and I was the first one. They were card readers. It was the first time, right in the beginning, in the middle of the 70s. So the information age has taken us very, very quickly compared to human history, and advanced us very quickly. Most of you remember a time when there wasn't even a smartphone. So 10 years from now, or 5 years from now, the amount of technology that will be available will blow your mind. Like if someone said 5 years from now, you're going to have these 5 things or 8 things that will help you do a land deal more effectively, you would say, no way, that's not possible. So next 5 years of land investing for the people who embrace these concepts and keep a very open mind about using new tools are seriously going to win. What will not get 1 second, John, and jump in. What will never get replaced, never, in my opinion, is what Jill does. Connecting with the person and the seller, meeting them from where they are coming, and put the deal together.
Making that relationship. Thank you.
These deals don't get to close themselves.
Well, one of the things I was going to say is because Land Academy has been 10 years. And some of you have been with us the whole 10 years. Think about when you even joined Land Academy. Look at the changes that we've made till now. Like we had Google Earth. We had Google Earth Pro. We had a hard time still finding properties in the very, very early beginning. Well, especially before Land Academy, when we were just doing this on our own, and you before me. Google Earth didn't exist. The GPS coordinates, if we're lucky, we had a center point. And for a long time, we didn't even have that.
Yeah.
So I look at it like it's so cool to look back and say, wow, you don't even realize how much we have now versus 5-10 years ago. And so it gets me, and it's almost like it goes even faster. So now even when I'm looking at the data that I have in my fingertips, that's land data. 5 years ago, it was all house data. Now we're getting more and more land comps. I can find good land-focused brokers. That wasn't a thing, and now I'm dreaming and salivating about the next 5 years and thinking of how much easier this is going to be. And what happens as a result of that is I can get velocity. I can get more deals done in the same amount of time and make even better profits.
Yeah.
That's what happens. I don't have to spend all day trying to find one property kind of thing.
There's some real consistencies about the transactions that get completed versus the ones that don't. Some of them have to do with real estate. Some of them have to do with the seller. Right now, we know tons about the real estate long before we even send the mailer out.
Good.
We do not know anything, or very, very little, if anything, about the seller. So that'll change. A more comprehensive, better set of data is going to tell us, hopefully in real time, what's going on in that person's life.
Yep.
And that's a great indicator of whether or not they are going to sell their property.
Yeah.
Is it necessary right now to get a deal done like that? No, but I'll send out 20,000 letters instead of 8,000, and I'll capture that person anyway. That's it. Mm-hmm. So there will be more effective ways to find sellers, but that'll create more competition. Is that good or bad? I don't know. It's good for the person who has access to that data first. But that's what all this is. It's all about riding that wave on the surfboard and knowing when to jump out before it crests. Yep. The next 5 years of land investing will pretty much look what I described, and I can tell you this. We've been doing this for 30 years, and I know where the tops of those waves are, and we will make this is working for us.
Yep.
That's why we have the show.
Exactly.
I want it to work for you too, so we can fund your deals. Mm-hmm. Join us next week for more interesting episodes. You are not alone in your real estate ambition.
We are Jack and Jill.
Information,
inspiration
to buy undervalued property.
We hope you find our content valuable and we appreciate your support. If you have not already, please check out our channel and hit the subscribe button.
And your comments and suggestions help us to create the content you're here for. Hitting the like button helps to support our channel's algorithm and gauge your interest for future shows.